Got Coke today because I needed caffeine.
It's good. I drank one too.
I know.
I am kind of sleepy. I think the Ghost energy drinks make me crash.
Yeah, I feel like any caffeine product makes you crash after a while.
Yeah. I think that's why I get so sleepy at this time of day.
And it's like we go to the gym, we drink a Ghost. So our caffeine's high and then we're working out and we're like getting everything super pumped up. Mm-hmm. And then we come home and it's like, ooh. And then you drained all your energy.
Yeah.
And then if you have any kind of carbs, you're like, go to sleep.
I'm like tired.
Yeah.
But I'm powering through today.
Good to go. Did you know that only, I think it's like 95 or 99% of podcasts don't make it past episode 3?
What does that mean?
Like a bunch of people will start a podcast. Mm-hmm. They record 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then they never do it again.
Oh.
So we're in the top 1%. Congrats.
You did that with the other one too.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Yeah.
Got a lot of them done.
You did. You got a lot of practice in.
So we'll see if that one continues.
Yeah, I don't know if it will.
Homeboy's busy right now.
Nick's busy having a child.
Yeah.
See what happens when you have kids? It just distracts you.
Yeah. It distracts you from important things. Like having a podcast no one listens to.
Yeah, exactly. Well, welcome back to our channel episode. I don't know.
Podcast.
I guess channels if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Otherwise, welcome back to the Certified Humans podcast.
All right. So today is crazy. And I don't know. So either this is going to be old news by the time we post it, or we'll just switch which episodes we post this week.
Yeah.
But Trump was shot last night. Assassination attempt.
Wait, no, it wasn't last night.
Yeah, it was.
It was yesterday during the day.
Okay. Well, we found out last night.
We found out last night.
We're off by a few hours. It was yesterday during the day in Pennsylvania at a rally. Mm-hmm. Bro, I feel like anyone that goes to a Trump rally, they know that gets dangerous.
I feel like any kind of
any political
big
rally
gathering is dangerous.
True.
Especially political ones.
Yeah.
I get scared of those more. I've never been to one. But I feel like that would scare me more than anything because people are so passionate about who's talking and the topics that are discussed.
People get so...
And the people that go to those are like die hard. Like you have nothing else to do with your time. Mm-hmm. Instead of just like writing in your ballot and then voting.
Yeah. It's nuts, dude. So this guy was like, he's on the roof and there's literally like photos of him on the roof beforehand. And then people,
I'm listening. Hold on.
And people were like telling the Secret Service agents apparently like 4 minutes prior, like, yo, there's a dude on the roof over there. And they didn't do anything about it.
Yeah, that's weird.
So apparently those first 3 shots were at Trump from the dude, from the crazy guy. I think his name was like Matthew. So who cares what his name is?
Yeah.
The first 3 shots were at Trump, and then the other 4, because there were 7 shots total. The other 4 were from the Secret Service snipers killing the guy, basically. But I'm like, what kind of greasy-haired basement dwelling weirdo incel tries to kill the president?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like, if you try to kill anyone, like assassinate anyone, you got some issues. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, I mean, killing anyone in general is bad.
Yeah, but I'm like, you got to be a real nut job to be like, he posted, apparently he was, he's registered as a Republican, but he has videos online where he says he hates Trump and he hates Republicans. And then he goes and tries to kill him.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's really strange.
Super strange.
It's a very strange individual.
He was like a long hair, like he looked like a weirdo.
Yeah, he did.
I'm kind of mad that they killed him.
Creepy.
Because I really wish they would have captured him. And then we could have heard like interviews. And like, why did you do it?
I know. It would have been for interesting content.
Yeah.
If he didn't kill. Wait, so the Secret Service shot him? Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
It's nuts.
It's messed up.
I feel like politics are dumb.
I agree.
And
they're very divisive.
We'll probably never discuss politics on here again. But I'll tell you guys like what our political views are. Or mostly mine, and then Lily, if you have any different ones.
Yeah.
You can, correct me or whatever.
I just feel like with politics, people always choose a side. Mm-hmm. No matter what. Obviously, there's like, you're going to pick one side. but it doesn't like, I don't know. And people like are quick to judge you based on what those views are. But I'm like, we could get along really well, or like, yeah, they might have different beliefs than you, but they're probably a very decent person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just because you pick one side doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Yeah. I think literally like 99.5% of people have no clue what's actually going on in politics. They just cling to like one polarizing view from their side and they fight for it with their life.
Yeah.
They're like, this candidate wants gun control. This one doesn't. This one's cool with abortion. This one isn't.
Yeah.
And because they believe that, they're terrible and our country's going to fall apart if they're elected. And, but like none of these people could probably actually name a single bill that's been passed by their candidate and explain what that law actually does to benefit them. And neither can I.
Right.
But
Same.
at least I admit it, right? But like people fight like they know things.
Right.
I'm like, you probably know Jack Diddley.
Right. Yeah. See, that's why I don't post about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't like appeal to me, picking a side, having that be like a label. Because one thing I don't like is labels. And I feel like people are quick to like judge you based on stuff like that. Like if you align yourself with a presidential candidate or a political party, it's like people just associate that with that's who you are.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it can be very judgy and very very touchy subjects.
It is. And I think it's like 99% of our views actually align, I think. Mm-hmm. Like, I think we all want a good economy so we can live a decent life with our families.
Right.
We all want to be safe from like physical harm.
Yeah.
And we all want to be like free to do and say what we want.
Right.
But we always cling to like a few polarizing topics and then argue with each other.
Yeah.
For no reason.
It's just so silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When like, if you talk to I've literally never met anyone in person and 90% of our views didn't align.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, I hate you. Like, you're the devil.
Yeah.
You're like so opposite from me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everyone I meet is like the same.
Right.
Maybe they have one different view.
Mm-hmm.
You know? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't like guns.
Yeah.
Or I hate abortion. Or whatever.
And also, I feel like I just naturally am attracted to or cling to people that I know have very similar values
Yeah.
and views. Because, like, if you're a certain way or, like, you, like, really love Trump and, like, really love all that stuff, like, are very involved in politics, like, I'm probably not going to talk to you that much because, like, what else are we going to talk about if that's all you want to talk about? And I don't enjoy talking about that stuff.
They're like super involved in politics.
Mm-hmm.
On either side.
Yeah.
Because
right.
you're not like a Trump hater.
No. Mm-mm.
You know?
Yeah, I don't hate anyone. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate any political person.
Yeah. I mean, I do think the president should be like of sound mind and able to like form sentences. But other than that, I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like probably like billionaires and corporations are probably controlling what's really going on. And the candidate makes maybe like a 3% difference.
Well, I feel like the whole system, it's a very well-oiled machine. And that's just how it functions.
Mm-hmm. And I think we don't even know how it works, you know?
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, most people couldn't name a single law that their president passed.
Right.
That their candidate passed.
Yeah.
I'm like, they don't know Jack Diddley.
Yeah. So I'm not too excited about discussing that stuff because
Yeah, so we never talk about politics.
I don't want to label myself as something. And then it's like, once you say something, people will hold that against you forever. And they're like, but you said this. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a human that like has different opinions. Like the same opinions I had 10 years ago are not the same ones that I have now.
Yeah.
Like we're ever changing and ever evolving as human beings.
True. That's why people get canceled from something they posted on Twitter like
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you're like, okay, relax.
Yeah, exactly.
And the climate was a lot different.
True.
Like it changes. Like what people are okay with now is a lot different than it was 20 years ago.
Exactly.
You watch King of Queens and there's like so many jokes on there that I feel like would get in trouble
people canceled,
today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true.
When really they're just funny and they're lighthearted.
Yeah.
And it's like, chill out.
True.
Pull that thing out of your booty.
I will say I don't like woke culture. I don't like cancel culture.
No. It annoys the crap.
Or like when people dig stuff about someone that's really popular right now and they're like, well, they did this 12 years ago, so what now?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, relax. Like we all did something dumb or that's probably out of character at one point in our lives. And if you say you never have, like
then you're just
lying.
a liar.
Yeah.
You're just a straight up liar. I'm like, imagine, okay, all the things that people say when they're alone with their friends, they would get in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Like if you said that to a stranger or you said it on the internet.
But I feel like I don't even say anything like that.
You don't. I think guys joke around a lot more.
Oh, okay. I was like, but I don't even say anything.
Like guys will tell each other the craziest stuff. You know what I mean?
And I'm like, but I don't say crazy stuff like that. And actually, maybe I might have, but yeah.
I feel
actually,
like
that's not
you
true.
Maybe not as much, but
maybe just not as often.
I think guys, they go hard at each other and they say stuff that would like never be accepted in public.
Oh, true.
But they're just joking and they know they're joking, so it's fine.
True. Yeah, that is so true.
You know?
Actually, you're right, because we do be gossiping. Girls do be gossiping.
Yeah.
If I gossip the way I do, and I said that on the podcast, I would be canceled.
I don't know what you gossip about that would get you canceled, but
honestly, just the fact that you're talking about someone else is bad.
You're like, you know what this motherfucker did?
You know what? Scratch everything I just said in the last 5 minutes. Yeah, I would be getting canceled.
Yeah.
Straight to jail.
Everyone would, but then they'll sit there and like
cancel
everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
You'd be like, look what this bitch did. Like, bro, you did the same thing.
Oh my gosh. That's why it'd be so hard to be a public figure, because everyone's just scrutinizing every single thing that you say, even though you're just being a normal human being.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Even though they do the same thing.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
My mind is blown. Yeah. Actually, you're so right. I'm over here like, I would never say anything. Man, anything I would say on a daily basis, I would get canceled. I'm over here trying to sit on my high horse.
Yeah. You're like me.
Never. Yeah.
I just hang out in heaven.
Yeah.
With God. And then I come down with you humans sometimes.
No, literally.
Yeah. Everyone does.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I apologize. Don't cancel me.
Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, we'll probably never talk about politics again, but that's basically our views.
Yeah.
That's it. It's pretty simple.
That's all you're going to get.
But that's really all there is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, people really don't know how to react to shit.
True.
They just be whining about shit.
True.
Like, I'm Republican, right. I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, I'm Democrat.
I'm like, who gives a crap?
It's like, shut the fuck up. You're human. You probably care about 99% the same shit.
So true.
Yeah.
We're all just humans.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Certified.
Certified humans. I will say though, there are some views that like about gay people and like gay marriage and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like they're older.
There are
views.
some things that not everyone. Yeah,
I feel like their older views are like super conservative, but that's extremist on both sides, though.
So true. Yeah,
they're literally the extreme on both sides. But most people are like in the middle.
Yeah,
they're like, I don't give a fuck who you marry. I don't care.
Yeah,
this, you know.
Yeah, that's so true.
And then there's these crazy people living in a log cabin who are like, you can't marry a man if you're a man. It says in this old book. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
And then there's people on the other side who like, I don't know. They be getting extra with stuff too.
Yeah.
Literally on every side.
There's always extremists.
Like there's Muslims that go to church and they pray and they do. And then there's Muslims that jump in planes and blow buildings up.
So
with
true.
all extreme.
True.
But you can't judge people based on the extremes.
Yeah.
And the extremists are why people are like, I hate Republicans. I hate Democrats. It's like, no, you hate those weirdos who are like online screaming about crazy shit.
It's like the squeakiest wheel gets the most grease.
Yeah, there's only like 10 people online.
The loudest person in the room gets the most attention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because of the internet, we think every Democrat's a nut job who believes in all this woke crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And every Republican is a super conservative who like hates gay people. You know?
Yeah. Facts.
But 95% of people are just like, yeah, we cool.
My husband speaks facts.
It's all good here, dog.
Man, that's crazy.
So we'll never talk about politics again, but
just coast in the middle.
That is where it is.
I'm just kidding. Sitting in the middle is nice.
Yeah.
Least problematic.
It is. Yeah. And I feel like that's what most people believe anyway. It's the middle ground stuff.
Yeah, I agree. But you're right. I just want a good economy. I just want to spend time with my family and friends and enjoy life and laugh and be happy.
That's about it.
That's about it.
Those
are my political views.
Which candidate is offering that?
I wish we could do a clip where I say that and then I'm like with my hand over my chest and then the American flag is in the background. It's
That's
like
all you
a
want.
really nice patriotic scene. I'm like, What's the Star Spangled Banner playing in the background? Some America's. Yeah, it'll just clip to that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be good.
And then Trump's gonna be like, I could give you that 100%. I could bring that for you. You won't believe how much you're gonna be laughing with your family if you vote for me. Trump just.
Are you gonna vote this year?
Yeah, for sure.
Like they do a mail-in ballot, don't they?
I think so.
They should.
But according to the conspiracy theorists, then we shouldn't use that. It'll get stolen.
Oh my God, imagine going to the polls.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Ugh, it's so crunchy.
I feel like they should they should come out with like, it would be impossible because people would hack it, but like if you could just vote online,
yeah,
and it could actually not be hacked.
What's the difference between that? Oh, I guess that's true. If it could be hacked.
I mean, mail-in, it's like written in your handwriting. I mean, someone could just swap it out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Brendan Morton. It
had to be someone in your house.
No. I mean, they like whoever's counting the mail-in ballots could.
Oh, throw away some other ones.
Yeah, like throw them away. I guess that would be easier than switching it out.
True.
Might as well just throw it away.
Yeah.
Because then it would sway it in that direction.
Unless you have a ballot stealer that just goes in people's mailboxes.
He's like the Hamburglar.
Yeah. That would take so much effort.
Yeah.
You might as well just try to get a job being a ballot person.
But you wouldn't do it in the mailbox. You would do it at the place where they arrive.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So you could get like millions of them.
Yeah.
Not like 3.
So I'm like, how could you forge a mail-in ballot?
You're like breaking into the mailbox.
Yeah.
Stealing 12. You're like, I just beat the election.
The dumbest hacker ever.
Yeah, but if they could figure out a way.
Be a cartoon character.
If they could figure out a way that you could vote online and it couldn't be hacked, maybe with like Ethereum or Bitcoin, like through a blockchain type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough, but I've heard that blockchain can't be like messed with. So maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, if on voting day, everyone just got a text, and they're like, which one you want?
A text.
Then everyone would vote.
Yeah, true.
But because, some people don't vote because they're lazy.
That would be me.
They don't have a license.
Yeah.
Well, the dumbest theory was that like they didn't want black people to vote because you have to have a license. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What?
I'm like black people can't get a license? What are you smoking?
Who said that?
It was like it's like one of those, extremist views.
Oh.
On YouTube. It was like in the last election.
Oh.
It was like those videos. My mom sent me all those crazy videos.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom used to send me like super conspiracy theory, like conservative view videos.
Oh,
like
interesting.
It'd be like Biden.
You keep saying and he was top.
It was like Biden is not real. Like they switched Biden out for like a fake Biden.
Oh, that alligator.
Like, that type of like not even like a.
That reminds you of something.
Not even a reptilian. Not a reptilian, but just like
Do you
a straight
remember my
up.
siblings and I talking about that?
No.
What? Oh.
Maybe, I don't
know. There's this book that my tia also had that she gave to my cousin, and I think my sister heard about it too. I don't know if my sister read it, but we would talk about it, like the book. It said it was like a conspiracy book. My tia had like so many books in her room, and this is one of them talking about like conspiracy theories. And it was saying how everyone in power is a reptilian.
Yeah.
So that was like a topic. We would call each other like, we would joke around and be like, you're a reptilian. You're a reptilian. Are you even real? Yeah. Like you're an imposter.
That's like a huge conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Is that like all the powerful people in government are really reptilians? They're like shape-shifting reptilians.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they run the government.
Okay. That makes sense.
And it's probably true, but no one's going to believe it.
No.
Yeah, babe. The craziest stuff is usually true.
No.
The most crazy answer is most likely the correct answer. That's how I passed high school without taking any tests, without studying for any tests.
That's not true.
You just choose the craziest answer.
No. I'm just going to keep saying no.
No.
Like that. Sorry. You're saying about your mom sending you conspiracy videos?
Yeah, she always would. I literally haven't watched any of them. I should go back and watch them.
Oh.
But it was like during the last election. And
she was into that at the time?
Yeah.
I thought she got into it after.
Oh, no, she was
into
it.
Was it during? It was that year, 2020.
I think it was, right after when Biden was elected.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the Trump people were like, the election was stolen, blah, blah. There were so many videos on YouTube, I was believing it. I was like, they probably did steal the election.
And then turns out Russia hacked
Bro, there's so much stuff on YouTube, it will just change your mind.
That's Such a rabbit hole. Oh,
Like-
that's right. I'm having a hard time, but I'm like trying to piece together the table of events, I guess. The
Timeline.
timeline. Yeah, I'm trying to piece it together in my head, and I keep getting my mind blown like every 30 seconds because I'm like, to me, it sounds like new information right now because I completely forgot about all
been
that
a while,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your mom was really into those conspiracy videos. I was like,
Yeah. I would
she
argue
would
with
send
her.
it to us.
I would argue with her sometimes. My mom's like the nicest, happiest person in the world. She was.
Yeah, I can 100% vouch for that.
And but for some reason, she just got into like conspiracy videos.
It was 2020 when she got
with
into
politics.
it. Yeah.
And a lot of people did, but she would send me a video like every other day, and I would never watch it.
Yeah.
And then when we were in person, she would be telling me these theories, and I'm like, Mom, like I don't want to hear it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And we would like argue about it, and she's like, well, you'll see.
Yeah.
They stole the election, and Trump's gonna be back in office.
Oh my gosh.
But she was funny.
Yeah, that
She
was
was-
pretty crazy.
I'm not trying to talk bad about her. She was like sweet.
Yeah,
So
I
sweet.
know.
It was just fun.
It was just the
like,
conspiracy theories that would
and a lot of
annoy
people
you at
believe
the
that
time.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, a lot of people.
That's
believe
okay. I don't think you're talking bad about her. I think you're just saying how the conspiracy theories would annoy you.
It. Yeah.
It wasn't her. It was the conspiracy theories and the fact that she would send them to you.
I was like,
Everything.
why are these crazy people? I was like, Mom, people go on YouTube. They're very articulate. They'll make up some crap, and then they'll lay it out, and it sounds true.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean it's true.
Yeah.
You know.
But
Maybe
she-
it was true. I don't know. Maybe she
she-
was right this whole time.
But she was like defiant about it. Like she
Yeah.
wouldn't reason. Like,
It's like, no.
you couldn't reason with her about the
Yeah.
conspiracy theories. Like she was like, no, this is the God-given truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her thing. Was the conspiracy theories. Sometimes she would send them to both of us. Most of the time, I think it was just to you.
Yeah, mostly to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then like religious stuff.
Oh
Trying
yeah.
to bring me over
Mm-hmm.
to the other side.
She was like, "Come to the dark side." Really?
It was the light side.
It was the light side. We're dark sided.
Yeah. She's like, you guys are dark sided.
You're dark sided.
You need to believe in the Lord.
Lord.
So yeah, no more politics.
Okay, that's fine. Let's move on.
So I want to
Next
talk
subject.
about something funny. It was like an inside joke between us for a long time.
Uh-huh.
So like my social media,
Yeah.
and after a while on my social media, people would start saying like, "Where's your wife? Show your wife." Like, why do you never show your
yeah,
wife and
yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
And it's like it started out because it was just my fitness page,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just for like fitness videos and like funny fitness stuff. But it's
Yeah.
not like a family page. It's not like my life
Yeah.
type of stuff. Like I wouldn't like go out to dinner and post a picture with you like people do with their normal Instagrams and stuff.
Yeah. You used to.
I used to.
Yeah.
But
used
then
to.
I was like, all right, now it's gonna be like a fitness thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did that.
Yeah.
And then after a while, people were just like, "Where's your wife?" Like, because I would mention you,
Uh-huh.
like I'd be like my wife,
Yeah.
and so when I would talk in videos sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but then I never show you.
Yeah.
And then after a while, it just became so funny that you and me were like, let's just not show you like ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now we're doing this, so people start seeing you in the clips.
True. Yeah.
But I was like, it was just like an inside joke for a while.
True.
Like every time I would do like a story giveaway,
Uh-huh.
and I would like let people ask me questions,
Mm-hmm.
there'd be at least one person.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, show your wife. What's your wife look like?
I like being the mysterious character.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I like
man,
being anonymous.
what if we like, okay, we go on YouTube, we black out your face, and I just do a podcast
Oh my
with
gosh.
your blocked out face.
Or blurry.
Yeah.
Make it blurry.
And then
That would be funny.
keep it going.
Honestly, maybe you should have done like huge wife reveal. Go to YouTube instead of posting a clip, and then that would have gotten people to watch the video.
Yeah, but like a good amount of people watched it, the first one.
Yeah.
But like, you don't want to trick people. Like, I put a clip like this is kind of what's in the video,
Yeah.
because then if they're like, that clip was interesting, I want to watch the rest. But if I'm just like wife reveal and it's just a podcast, then they'll probably watch it for 2 seconds to see you,
No,
but they're not really going to watch the whole.
they might. Yeah, but you're still getting people to the page.
Yeah, but you really don't want a bad click-through rate with YouTube. You want a long watch time.
But I think that would get people to watch it.
And they watched it from the clip. And just seeing you in the clip,
But it would have been funny.
it was like a reveal.
You'd been like, here's what you've all been asking for so long.
All right, well, whatever. It's done. Doesn't matter anyway.
Honestly, I didn't even think about it till now, so it doesn't matter. But it would have been funny. I think it would have been a good idea.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Been like, huge wife reveal. watch my podcast. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not like tricking people. It is a wife reveal because you've never like you haven't like you haven't shown me on there in a long time.
True.
So it would have been perfect. Actually, that would have been the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
And it would have helped to gain traction for the podcast.
Possibly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But a good amount of people did watch it. So.
Yeah, I'm just saying my idea is good.
And if you guys have been watching since episode 1, thank you.
Oh yeah.
But this might be episode 2.
It might be.
But it might be episode 4.
Yeah, I might just scratch.
Because
we were trying to like do episodes ahead of time, but then if we want to talk about trending topics, it's kind of hard to do that if you are backlogging episodes and stuff.
Which we were not talking about anything trending. And we weren't even planning on it.
No.
We only talked about like fitness and our life. Yeah. Basically like people getting to know us in the first few episodes.
Right.
But then Trump was shot. I'm like, that's huge.
That's huge news.
Like, dude, you got to talk about that.
Yeah.
The last attempted, what's it called? Assassination was Reagan in like 1981. Oh. I believe I Googled it before this. I don't know if it was correct.
I mean, it probably is. Google's usually not wrong.
Mm-hmm. But what sucks is that I can't believe how close it was. It literally got his ear.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
And like you're like 2 inches away from dead.
That's pretty crazy.
If it gets your ear.
Yeah.
Maybe even 1 inch.
And then I saw something that said that Biden like is back at the White House. Like he's not going to do any appearances for a while, which makes sense.
What if this was their whole plan? Because Biden can barely speak. And after the first debate this year, people were like up in arms about Biden. They were like, you need to find a new Democratic elect because he like cannot handle himself on stage anymore. So it's probably going to be a conspiracy theory that the Democrats did this fake assassination attempt, hit his ear on purpose, just so that Biden could not have to go out anymore and speak.
But like, why?
I don't know. This is a conspiracy theory. It's not real.
Oh.
I'm saying this is probably what a conspiracy theory is going to come from this.
Like, this is so far-fetched and dumb and crazy.
Right, but that's where all these conspiracy theories come from.
It's so far-fetched
Someone
and
will
crazy.
think of something like that.
It's like
they're like, oh, Biden is not going to go on the campaign trail anymore. Well, because he couldn't speak very well in the first debate, they don't even want him out there anyway. So they planted someone to fake assassinate Trump.
That's crazy because they literally shot his ear. It would have to be like the best rifle person in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
someone
crazy.
From like special forces could do that.
Okay. If and when you talk about these conspiracy theories and you like line them up perfectly and you deliver it really well,
yeah,
it does sound kind of true.
If you pull up photos and articles,
because they could have framed this guy and been like, "This was the shooter," but actually, the guy that was the shooter was like the best rifleman in the military.
They just found some kid who posted that he hates Republicans on the internet.
Yeah,
killed him, threw him on a roof.
They're like, "This is your guy." Yeah. Actually, it was all set up.
Yeah, it's a CIA sniper.
Yeah, exactly.
For Biden's team.
Yeah, so okay, I can see how your mom would believe all these conspiracy theories because
these conspiracy theories, you can come up with them all day.
Yeah, that's so
especially
true.
If you're a very articulate speaker.
I'm actually not real. I'm actually not Brendan's wife.
Yeah, she's fake. This is AI.
Everything is a lie. I hired her
Everything to pretend to be my wife. I'm not even married. I just thought it would give me a good look politically to be like a family man. You know.
Man, you could go so far with these theories. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is why I choose not to believe them.
Yeah. But the thing that sucks is that someone did die and 2 people were injured.
Yeah. This is
so 50-year-old former firefighter Corey Comparator was killed. So basically he was like behind the
That's what I was thinking. Was he just behind?
Bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like whatever direction that earshot was in.
That's so sad.
And then 2 other people were shot too. A 57-year-old David Dutch and 74-year-old James Copenhaver. They're in stable condition though.
That's so sad.
They're good. But yeah, dude, like some crazy kid who hates Republicans, probably doesn't know jack shit about politics for real. Like most people don't.
People get way into their heads.
And he's just like fixated on one of these polarizing views.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah, true.
And then tries to kill the president. And ends up killing some dude and hurting 2 other people.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's like these people who think they know so much about politics, and they probably don't. They probably just read articles and watch YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. And they're like, what?
Yeah, it's just like mentally unstable people.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
It really is.
You just ruined someone's life.
Yeah. Literally killed someone. Now their family's super sad. 2 other people, their families are worried that they're going to die because they got shot.
Yeah.
And then you scared the crap out of this whole crowd of people.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And then President Trump can't keep an earring in his top ear anymore. So you're just causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah. True.
So anyway, more back to our life. More important topics.
Thought we were done talking about that.
Yeah, but I thought of something later, and then, I get going on the same topic. I feel like once I'm talking about something, that's what I want to talk about forever.
Oh, man. Yeah. That stuff is sad.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk about our life. So this week, what did we do? Not much. But we did... Yesterday, we went to go get my tattoo removal done.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about your tattoo removal.
Yeah. So I made a TikTok video. I don't know if I got any views. Probably like 3. TikTok's so weird. But basically, it was my 4th session. I think I started in January. I'm not sure.
Sometime this year.
It's been a while. Mm-hmm. I think it was like 7 months ago.
Yeah.
So like I went the first time and it hurt so bad because it's on my chest. Mm-hmm. Chest's pretty sensitive when you get a tattoo, but tattoo removal hurts way more than getting a tattoo. So I did the first session, waited like a month, did the second session, waited maybe like 2 months, third session. And then yesterday was the 4th, and I probably waited like 3 months in between that one.
Yeah.
It was a while because it hurt so bad. I just didn't want to go. It was like torture.
Yeah.
I'm like, can I sit through 10 minutes of torture?
Yeah.
I'm like, or I could just not, you know?
That's why I stopped getting laser hair removal. Mm-hmm. Okay, go on. Continue.
So I got this lidocaine 5% cream that numbs, like topical numbing agent, basically. And I was like, it's probably not going to work. I thought about it like before the first time I even went, but I was like, it probably doesn't work that good because this shit hurts real bad. Like, it probably gets those deep nerves.
Yeah.
It probably won't make a difference.
Right.
So I slotted that stuff on like an hour before we go. And then on the car ride there, I like took it off, put more on, and then did like a third time.
Yeah.
And for total, it was like sitting on there for like an hour, and I applied it like 3 times.
Yeah.
And the lady starts doing it, and it like barely hurt. And I was like, does she have it on a low setting? Or like, is she not really started? You know, because it was like, but like it felt nothing like the last few times. Then as she kept going, I was like, oh my God, it's working.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt a little, but like, so much better. So if you get tattoo removal, use some lidocaine cream.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't recommend it.
That's pretty crazy.
I guess I never complained to them about the pain. Like I was never like, this hurts so bad.
Yeah.
But I was like tensing up when they would do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I just sat there silently.
How do they not know? Like, if it's that painful to you, how do they not have other clients that are literally like crying?
Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine because some people have better pain tolerances than others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think
some people are not as vocal.
Mine's great. Mine's not great, but I'm not vocal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, this fucking hurts in my head.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, it hurts.
See, that was me when I was doing the laser hair removal because they bumped up the settings. And I was like, oh my God, I need a break. I was like, I cannot keep going.
I wonder how much laser hair removal hurts compared to like tattoo removal.
I don't know, but the last time that I went, and my sessions had run out, and plus I didn't want to go back to that place anymore because it was skeevy, and I got off a Groupon, and I just like felt gross about it. I was like, I don't want to go back there anymore.
Half off the second hair.
Yeah, I've heard like Groupon is skeevy for a reason. Like there's a reason they're on Groupon. So I'm like, I'm not doing that again. If I want to get laser hair removal again, I'm going to go to like a med spa, and I'm going to have to pay a ton of money. So that's like a future thing. But yeah, I had to like take breaks. I had to have her take breaks because I could not handle it. I was literally like, oh my God, I'm literally going to die.
So, how long was your session?
Probably like, I mean, I don't know how long the laser was actually on me, but it was probably the same as like your tattoo minutes? Removal. Like, you know, they have to like do sections and stuff, and like it's like whatever. Like it's probably like really similar.
Yeah.
But they like gradually increase the intensity.
Right.
But yeah, it was like crazy because they would ask you like whenever you would go in, they'd be like, how's the hair growth? And yeah, they would ask you like, how's the hair growth? So like if it was growing more, than like it probably should. I think they would bump up the settings depending on what you reported.
Like, because it didn't kill the follicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tattoo removal.
It's probably like the strongest setting.
Well, they also bump it up and change it depending on the color. Because they kind of work on like black first.
Yeah.
And then once the black is faded enough, they'll start doing the colors.
Yeah.
I think they said the colors, they have to bump it up like pretty high. And it's like a different frequency or something.
I bet. Yeah.
But yeah, because last time I went there, like, yeah, we'll have to bump it up next time. So that was another reason I was like, how could it hurt more?
Oh man. So they probably keep a log like what they did the last time. I would hope that they would.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or they just look at the colors and they kind of know what color they need to work on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so glad that stuff worked.
Yeah, I'm happy for you.
Like, it was a
Maybe
breeze.
you can get it removed quicker now.
I wasn't even like wincing.
That's crazy.
Like, it was just like,
that's a huge difference.
there was like parts that hurt a little, but it was like the shadow of how it felt last time.
Yeah.
And then there were some spots where I couldn't even feel it really at all.
Well, I hope they did the same like strength and everything.
Yeah. No,
That's
she said
crazy.
she bumped it up this time. Like, she said she turned it on high.
Dang.
And it looks a little more like blistered and scarred than it did in previous sessions.
Yeah.
So I think they did bump it up.
Nice. That's awesome.
So hopefully we'll get this thing gone, but it still barely changes.
Yeah,
I think because there's so much ink.
Yeah, you need to go like really frequently. Well, now that you have this cream, now you won't be scared to go so frequently.
Yeah. Like, frequency technically doesn't matter. I think it's overall sessions, but
if you get it done
have
sooner,
to go like,
you get it done quicker.
because I paid for 6 or 7 sessions up front.
Yeah.
Because they were having like a deal. And I was like,
what I'm saying is like you're gonna see more progress.
No, I know.
The more frequent that
Quicker.
you go.
I know.
Yeah.
But I paid for, I think, 6 sessions.
Yeah.
Because they had a deal. And I was like, it'll definitely take at least 6.
Oh, for
But
sure.
now I'm on 4. I'm like, it's going to take like 40.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, just get it light enough so that you can do a really good cover up.
I want to get it as light as possible. But
Yeah.
now that it's like, doesn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just go like a million times.
You should just go every 2 weeks.
The only thing now is like, I think I have 2 or 3 sessions left. And then I got to pay again for more.
Yeah.
So now it's just money. I'm like, how much is it going to cost to like get rid of it?
Right.
You know?
True.
But either it'll be worth it. Either
Yeah,
way.
it would. The big blob.
Literally.
Yeah, it's a big.
We get a time machine and smack the shit out of myself.
It's like a big black and purple blob, and then like the bottom part is like unfinished. Really?
It is.
Yeah. So.
Because the second part was started by a different artist because I was getting these other tattoos done.
Oh.
And I'm like, do this tattoo today and then start on this one. And then the start of it looked so bad that I was like, I'm not going to finish it because
Yeah.
I just need to get it all removed.
Yeah. True.
I literally need a time machine. Need to go back to myself like in my teens to like 25 and be like, stop being so impulsive about everything. I made the most impulsive decisions about everything in life. And then I did drugs, which made it even more impulsive, you know?
Yeah.
But then I turned 25. I think my brain kind of finished developing. People always say that, and obviously you can't feel a difference.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, since 25, I've made much better decisions.
Yeah.
And it's probably a mix of things.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is it really because my frontal lobe finished developing?
I mean, when getting older, you do change and stuff.
Yeah, and I think you do just learn from mistakes.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like I couldn't learn from mistakes for a while.
Yeah.
I was
True.
like, mistake.
Man, good thing you shaped up.
I know. You would have been like, you out.
Yeah, for real. So I was like, I'm just along for the ride. I'm like, you'll get better one day. You did.
You're
but
hoping. You're like, I'm about to get off at the next stop, bro.
That's so funny.
And I was like, no. I'll be better. And
I
then
was like, okay.
And then I did.
You just made a different kind of mistake.
Yeah.
Different category.
Yeah. I'm better in this
You're like-
area, and then I'm gonna do this.
Cars, tattoos, drugs.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I won't buy any more cars for too expensive, but I will snort opiates.
Yeah, that's wild. Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll stop doing opiates, but
You did push us to buy a house, so that was a really smart thing to
Yeah.
do.
That was after I
and
got
not get any more car payments. Like we're not ever having a car payment again.
yeah, that was like a year or 2 after I was sober completely.
No, it was like 2 years. Yeah, I know. Actually, it was 2 years.
Because
Yeah.
I went to rehab and got sober, and then I was good for like a year.
Yeah.
And then I had this like 2-week binge relapse.
Bender.
Yeah. This like
2-week
my final
bender.
bender. I was like, "Wah."
You're like, let's get crazy.
And you were like, I'm out. And I was like, okay.
I was like, get out.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'll be done for real.
You're like, I just need to get it out of my system.
One more time. But that's what drug addicts do, like year after year after year after year.
True. This time is the last time.
But this time, I really don't think I'll ever.
Yeah. Your life's like really great. You don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm like happy.
Yeah.
So I don't need drugs to make me happy.
True.
But that was nuts, bro.
You were off the walls.
Yeah, I was literally like a Airheads commercial.
That's funny. Yeah, no, you really did push us to buy the house, which is good because that was really scary. And my parents like were not pushing us to buy a house. Neither were yours. And I wish they would have.
Yeah, nobody was, but they didn't even know. Like, my mom never bought a house.
Yeah.
Your mom did.
Yeah.
But then my friend Danny pushed us
Yeah.
at the right time, luckily.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
And then we paid off debt.
So good to have
Paid off all
friends because
the-
they tell you to do good things sometimes.
Student loans, which luckily wasn't too much because you decided to go to community college. And then cars.
Yeah.
No more.
No more car payments. I'm done with car payments. I hate them. It's like a monkey on your back.
I hate them so much.
I hated paying it every month.
I did too.
I was like, ugh.
And then we finally was like, okay, no more.
Yeah. I hated making car payments.
Yeah.
I was happy to make student loan payments because I don't know, maybe because I hadn't been doing it for that long. And I was like, and that would kind of exhaust me too. I was like, oh my God, $1,000 and I barely made a dent.
That's why I'm like so adverse to debt now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want payments
Yeah.
for anything.
Payments, I'm like,
If I like buy something on Amazon and it's like, you know, $50 and it's like, wouldn't you rather pay $12 for 3 months? I'm like, I will fucking kill you.
I'm like, I'd rather die.
I'd rather die than pay you $12 for 3 months.
Yeah. I'm like, never.
Take the 50.
You're like, you know what? I'm not buying it just because you said that, even though I have the money.
You know, I'm like, don't offer me payments. I won't even buy it.
Yeah. You're like, never effing mind. No, literally. Payments, I'm like, I'm like a cat. I'm like an angry cat.
I think it makes you so much.
It gives me anxiety,
happier
actually,
to
thinking
not-
about payments.
Yeah,
on
but
anything.
to not have them,
Yeah.
it's like so much better.
I'm like, wow, I can live my life.
We still have a mortgage, but we have no other debt,
Yeah, that's true.
which took us a while, but we did it.
Mm-hmm. It's because the car payments and then the student loans. Student loans are worth it. It wasn't that much. Definitely don't be doing like $90,000.
Yeah, you definitely got a return on your investment.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I was like, I'm a nurse. I paid off $800,000 in student loans.
Yeah.
Which, if you get that as a nurse, you're just a complete moron. But
Don't go to the stupid private colleges. Just get good grades and go to community college. Don't
If you can.
do the expensive schools.
unless you want to be a surgeon,
Yeah, true.
which you know is almost nobody,
You must really love to be a surgeon.
which
to
is
be
like
a surgeon.
0.0002%.
Talk about people not enjoying their life for a long time.
We literally know one person that's going to be a surgeon. I've never met anyone else that was going to be a surgeon.
True.
And you're a nurse.
Yeah.
And we still don't know any more surgeons.
True.
And we didn't even meet him through that way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Because they don't have time to have friends.
Like, where's your husband? At work school?
Yeah, at work school.
That's what doctors, they're always in work school.
Work school.
Until they're,
So true.
what do you call it? Residency?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah, residency. And then you have a fellowship. And then if you want to do more stuff, you can.
is the fellowship when you like generally go to another state?
It can be.
Can be.
Yeah, because I think residency is 4 years. Fellowship is 4 years. Fellowship, I mean, it's just like just learning. Just learning.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's all it is. You're just working as a doctor, but like you still have to work under another doctor. And you're just learning.
And they give you so much debt. I'm like,
And they give you so much
do
debt.
we not have a need for like more doctors?
I don't get it, honestly. Why is
Because-
med school so expensive?
Because you would think like, I don't know. I guess supply and demand works opposite with like school.
So weird.
Like supply for doctors is low.
I know this one girl that's in med school, and I think it's like $200,000 a year.
Yeah, it's crazy. A year?
Yeah.
I feel like they usually.
Oh, wait. No.
They usually get out with 200K like total.
Oh wait, no,
I think it's usually like 200K for the whole thing.
Maybe. I don't know, but it's a lot.
Unless you get real ripped off.
Oh my gosh, I know a girl that was going to dental school. It was a friend of a friend that I went on a bachelorette trip with. And she like basically like financed the whole bachelorette trip on her loans.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot.
They do that. I was like, because they have no other choice.
But dentists, they can make bank. My sister worked at a dentist office here. And
Braden's about to expose some.
I'm about to expose. I'm going to tell them the name too.
No, you're not.
No, but they would do shady shit. And she literally went to work for a different dentist because this dentist was doing like shady stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like telling people they need fillings when they don't need them, telling people they need crowns. Like also, I don't know exactly what the procedures were.
Yeah.
But they were like peddling extra procedures that really didn't need to be done.
Yeah.
And then like upcharging the insurance companies and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But just from orthodontics.
Some real scammy stuff.
Just from ortho. So they would do like Invisalign mostly and maybe some braces. I don't even know if they did braces, but Invisalign for sure.
Yeah.
But she said dude was making $80,000 a month just from ortho.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot of money.
That's $1 million a year. Mm-hmm. $83,000 a month is $1 million a year. And I'm sure he's making at least $3,000 from everything else. So
I wonder how much it costs to run his business though, because he has so many employees and like
there's definitely
supplies and like
overhead,
the
but
lease.
like I think that 80K was his commission, like his pay from that. And I could be wrong, but yeah, obviously when you run like a business that has supplies and employees, then you do have overhead. I guess revenue minus expenses.
Yeah, I wonder how much it was actually he was taking home.
I thought from what she told me, it sounded like that was like his payout for the month from ortho.
But is that before or after he paid all his other expenses?
But that could be wrong. Well,
because she doesn't actually look at his like books.
Right. But like generally, if you get the payout, that's minus everything. Like the business takes in money, it pays the expenses, and you get paid like a paycheck. That's what you get.
But I'm like, did she actually see his paychecks?
I don't know if she saw that, but either way.
That's what I'm like.
80K just from him, and then there was another doctor. And
we don't know.
They had their own ortho cases.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we don't know. But I'm like, employees.
We don't know how much it actually bringing home.
Yeah. Like the non doctor employees there don't make that much.
Yeah.
You know?
I would just like to know how much he was actually bringing home. How much was deposited into his bank account every month?
That's what I want to know too.
Yeah, but we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
But we could call him.
He's like, who's this?
Hey, I was just wondering, out of that 80K from ortho, how much do you like get to take home?
He would literally go in panic mode and he would probably do something crazy. He'd be like, I gotta fire all my employees. They're whistleblowers. Yeah, he would go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he would get like super mad if any of the other dentists would like charge any of the ortho cases under their name because he would lose like the commission or whatever.
Maybe he like made the
Not
most money off of ortho stuff. Like there was the least amount of overhead with that one.
I think so.
Maybe.
Especially with Invisalign.
Yeah.
They just scan your mouth and then the trays, the patient pays for that.
Yeah.
Like the insurance pays for that.
Yeah.
And then they get some kind of profit for the scanning or whatever.
Maybe they get some kind of kickback from like
they probably get that too, yeah.
Yeah. They probably get some kickback.
They like sell these little trays.
Yeah.
Invisalign's annoying, dude. I started a year ago, or I think it was about a year ago.
Yeah.
And I did my first set of trays. They weren't straight when we were done. They looked better, but they weren't straight. And then did my second set of trays. Still weren't straight. The bite was off. And then now I'm on my third set of trays. And I'm still not sure if they're going to be right.
Well, think about it. I had braces for 3 years. This is like a long process.
But
it's not going to happen as quick as you want it to.
Yeah, but your teeth were a lot more crooked.
Still, though, it's like you're moving teeth.
Yeah. But like, if it worked perfectly, the trays are meant to take them from where they're at to the perfectly straight position. Like all the trays.
I don't think it's like teeth really work that way.
Yeah, they don't move exactly how the trays are.
They don't always move exactly how you want them to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's why when I found. Oh, that was scary. It was scary. We got to stop touching our stupid things. We're so like touchy. I need to relax.
I don't do my hands.
I'm like, what do I do with my hands? I mean, if you think about it, every time I'd go to an orthodontist appointment, they'd be like, "Oh, we need to do this," or like, "It didn't do this exactly the way we wanted to." Like, it's not so like cut and dry.
That's true.
It's not like a straight line. It's more like,
yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More like curvy tooth.
Plus the Invisalign trays are so flimsy.
Yeah. I'm sure you grind on them.
Yeah.
And then they move. So then it's not going to be like where it needs to be at the certain time.
I'm like, how are they even pushing the teeth enough?
Yeah.
They do get sore though. Like you put in a new tray and then like the next day your teeth are sore.
Yeah.
So. Because
I'm sure that's what would happen at every orthodontist appointment. They'd be like, I didn't really move how we wanted to. So we're going to do this. We got to tweak this. Like it's not like a perfect process.
Yeah.
Linear process.
But they're getting straight enough. But I am.
Oh, they definitely made progress.
I'm going to do it again. But the only reason I get really annoyed is because that dentist office I go to is so far and I hate driving there.
Yeah.
I drive there.
Like what, 40 minutes?
Yeah. And I don't know why they don't just mail me. Oh, yeah, I know why. So, yeah, it's like 40 minutes away. I go, I finish the set of trays, and I'm like, yo, they're not in the right spot still. And then they scan it again. And then they call me a few weeks later. I go in, and then they re-put the little brackets where they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
The little bumps on the teeth.
Yeah.
Make sure it fits. And then I take the trays home, do them again. Then they're not right. But every time I got to drive 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's annoying.
And I hate driving.
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Yeah. You know, yeah, that is annoying.
It takes up like a lot of your day.
It does.
To go somewhere far away, do a little appointment, come back.
Yeah, that's a hassle.
Like y'all ever heard of the internet?
I know.
DIY braces?
I had my braces for 3 years and I probably could have had them on longer because my bite is definitely not perfect. But also, I was ready to get them off. I was like, 22 or something. I was so over having braces. I was like, I just want to have clear teeth, whatever. And I probably could have had it on longer, but I was so over it and I hated that office too. That orthodontist office was so like, just like
it was janky.
Turning and burning patients.
Yeah, they were.
It was so gross. I hated going
there. It was like
there.
an old Jack in the Box.
Yeah, it was gross. I hated it. I did not choose to go there, by the way. I think they had like 3 different orthodontists for me, and that's 3 years that I was there too. And I was like, I don't like it here. I feel so awkward every time I see them. Like, I like to have a relationship with the people that I see. Like anyone that provides me a service. I'm like, this is why I've been going to the same dentist office for like 7 years because I like everyone there. And I think I've talked about this before where like I will go to the same place because I like the people and they provide a good service. So it's like, I just have to be able to get along with like whoever's providing me a service. Like we have to be like friends in order for me to keep going to see you. Like I got a pedicure done recently and it was not the vibe. I was like, I'm not coming back here because like we have completely different personalities and I don't want to sit here for like 30 minutes with you like doing my pedicure. But I thought about getting my like some kind of orthodontic work done again. But yeah, having all that stuff in your mouth is so annoying. And like having to keep up with appointments and stuff. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big pain. Your teeth are pretty dang straight.
Yeah, it's just my bite.
If anything, you could do Invisalign.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're good.
It's like my bite.
Unless your bite's like uncomfortable. Is it uncomfortable or you just don't like how it looks?
It just feels weird. Like I can't really touch the left side of my teeth.
Yeah.
And I just don't like it. And I can see certain angles when I look at my smile. I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I don't know if it's worth it though.
Yeah, I want like perfect teeth too.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do I have to get veneers for that?
I know.
You really do almost.
It's really my bite.
But then sometimes you see people with veneers and they look real big. And you're like, those look like they're too big for your mouth.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you could have perfectly straight teeth, they look the best.
True.
Like you've seen people with perfectly straight real teeth.
Yeah.
Obviously they had braces and whitening and stuff.
Yeah. Some people just have really good teeth.
But they look the best. But then you see some dudes, especially like social media people, and they'll have veneers. Some of them look good, but some of them look like, I'm like, you look like
crazy.
You have dentures in your mouth. Like,
yeah, some people look crazy. Yeah.
Like your teeth are too big, bro.
Yeah, some people be looking
get
wild.
them swapped out for a little bit smaller ones.
Man, yeah. Bad Baby, you know who that is?
Like the
girl that was on
Dr. Phil?
Dr. Phil?
Yeah.
She has veneers and they look horrible. She looks like a clown.
Really?
Yeah, they look horrible.
Well, she still made $50 million on OF.
When I think of veneers, that's what I think of.
In 1 year.
Yeah.
53.
She's crazy too.
Yeah,
Talk about another crazy person.
She's crazy. It's crazy how you could do like one crazy viral moment and then be famous forever.
Yeah.
From like Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a few people that have like been on Dr. Phil.
Her mom is like crazy.
They go on to be like pretty successful. There was one guy who went on Dr. Phil. His name was Goose Wayne. Mm-hmm. Me and Nick did a reaction video to this. Mm. So I don't know if it was real or if he was like playing.
Yeah.
Because now he seems like a normal person. But basically, he pretended like he was Batman. And he called himself Goose Wayne, like Bruce Wayne.
Oh.
And he would literally dress up like in a black suit and put like dark eye makeup on like every day. And he would do like fighting crime moves. Like, you know how little Joseph, when he was 2 years old,
My
would
little
do
brother.
like fighting moves?
Yeah.
When he would dress up in like Captain America?
Yeah.
This dude would do that in his yard with like weapons, pretending like he was Batman.
Yeah, that's pretty wild to do that as an adult.
And he went on Dr. Phil, and his fiance was like, I don't know if I can marry him. Like, he's always acting like he's Bruce Wayne. And he was like, I am. I'm like, I am Bruce Wayne or whatever. But I think it was all a ruse just to get like views on his YouTube channel.
Oh.
Because now he actually has a successful YouTube channel, which only became successful probably in the last 2 years. But he does like Omegle chat. You know what Omegle is?
Yeah.
And he does these funny like Riz videos.
People still go on that website?
Yeah.
What?
Apparently. And a lot of people make content from it.
What?
But so he has like no hair on the top of his head.
Oh.
And then he has long hair here. You know, like George Costanza, if he grew it out long.
Yeah.
Like if he grew his hair long.
That's creepy looking.
Yeah. And it's, so he'll put like a mask on and then he'll talk to people on Omegle and he'll be like, yeah, I'm really good looking, like blah, blah. And they're like, all right, let me see. And then he'll like pull off the mask. And then he'll like look at a different camera and it'll make like a sexy noise. And then it'll be like his hair blowing in the wind. He'd be like rizzing people basically. And he's become like really successful from doing that type of content.
Oh.
And, but when you watch those videos, I'm like, this is obviously a guy who's like not crazy.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think he actually thought he was Batman.
Yeah.
When he went on Dr. Phil. I think it was just like a way to get more views.
I think a lot of people that go on Dr. Phil
are just trying
like
to get clout.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We should do it. Start some problems, and then we'll get on there, we'll act totally normal, we'll be like, check out our podcast.
Oh my gosh, though. I don't think I could act that well.
What if I do it? I'll do it. I'll act like I'm Batman or something. Something crazy like that.
Yeah. That's how like people who go on like these reality love dating shows, it's just for clout. It's like the same thing. I think that's what people do when they get on Dr. Phil because they know it's so famous and it gets so many views.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just for clout. Yeah.
That's nuts.
I could never. I'm not that great of an actress.
I wonder if Bad Baby did that or if her mom was really just having trouble with her.
No, her mom like really was like crazy. Like,
yeah,
her mom had been like emailing Dr. Phil for years. Her mom like is the reason why that girl was so rebellious.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's always the parents' fault.
Yeah.
Kids don't just born that way.
No, she talked about it because she was on a podcast that I listened to last year. Yeah, we'll probably end this video soon. This will probably be the last story that I'll tell. Cause my ears are starting to hurt too. We should probably stop wearing these headphones. They make my ears hurt.
Yeah, whatever you want.
There's a bug crawling on the wall too.
It's all good. What's your story?
Relax. I'm like looking at this bug. There's so many bugs in this house.
It's tiny.
Oh my God. Yeah, her mom like put her up on the show basically. Like, this is my daughter. She's bad. She does all these things. But I mean, it worked out in their favor. So
yeah. And now she's like
super rich.
Super
She just had a
rich.
baby, I think, this year or something.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With like a rapper or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense. I was just guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. So her career definitely took off.
Yeah.
After Dr. Phil.
Yeah. That's the move.
Mm-hmm.
Go on Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
All right. Done?
Yeah. We can end this episode.
I think it's long enough.
I know. I'm tired.
Thank you guys for listening. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please leave a 5-star review only. If you want to leave a 1-star review, just close your app.
Yeah. Don't be leaving 1-star reviews on Spotify. Don't be a hater. Nobody likes haters.
Yeah. And if you listen this long, could you really hate it? Because you're at the end.
True.
So, and then if you're
Some people hate listen.
Yeah. These idiots. They don't know anything.
They're so stupid.
Oh, look at their ugly faces.
Yep.
If you're listening on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, leave a comment for the algorithm, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye.